Alright, my people, welcome back. Yoruba Nation agitators to troop out for her massive protest owing to grazing routes. Alright, my people, the news in details. Well, onto this, Yoruba Nation agitators, alongside other self-determination groups, have threatened to champion a massive and unprecedented protest, most especially in southern states that subscribed to grazing routes. Onto this, the agitators under the platform of the Nigerian Indigenous Nationalities Alliance for Self-Determination revealed in a statement titled "Governors in the Southern Region that welcome federal government's grazing reserves should prepare for a never-seen-before mass action." Well, onto this, NINAS is the coordinating platform for all groups clamoring self-determination in the South and Middle Belt. Meanwhile, Ilana Omodua, representing the Southwest Lower Niger Congress, representing the South-South and then Southeast and Middle Belt Renaissance Movement, representing the Middle Belt region. The coordinating body under the able leadership of Professor Banji Akintoye and then Tony Nnamdi, the Secretary General, sounded a note of warning to the governors in the territories where open grazing had been allowed by telling them to expect a never-before-seen mass revolt of the people should any of them cede an inch of their ancestral land to the central government for Fulani herdsmen grazing reserves. Meanwhile, Buhari had on August 19 approved a controversial review of 368 grazing reserves across 25 states in the country. Part of the statement read, "We also urge governors within the NENA's territory to respect the wishes of their people on the issue of the grazing reserve being planned by the central government for Fulani herdsmen. For the avoidance of doubt, under the Land Use Act of 1978, all lands in Nigeria vest in state governors who hold same in trust for the people. With the possible exception of the Federal Capital Territory, the federal government of Nigeria does not own any land upon which it can establish grazing routes. It follows that any governor in the alliance territories who cedes any land to the federal government in the name of grazing route will be doing so in breach of the trust in which such lands are held, and then was still in defiance of the overwhelming will of the people. We say with all sense of modesty and then responsibility that the grazing route is an attempt towards grabbing our ancestral land through the back door, which must be rejected by all means necessary. This is not a threat, but a piece of advice. Any governor who cedes our land to the central government for Fulani herdsmen's grazing reserve should be ready to face the wrath of the people. Such a governor should be ready to answer to their people on why the rights of the people are being trampled upon and their land allowed to be invaded. Why? To be invaded by her group that has demonstrated that all they had dared to do is kill and take over their ancestral lands. Such a governor should know that while the NENA's movement for self-determination is peaceful, this continued pandering to killers, most of whom are being brought in from outside of Nigeria, ceding an inch of their ancestral lands, will result in such mass peaceful action that may rumble his state to the foundation. All right, my people, and then this is what it is right now. On to this one. All right, so nothing will happen. I will also join the protest. Okay, that's what someone has said right now. On to this one. Yoruba Nation agitators to troop out for a massive protest owing to grazing route. Well, my people, I don't understand though what is going on in the country. Well, majority of the of our leaders, thank God for the kind of people we have in the southwestern part of the country, and then this set of people are actually working towards perfection. They love their people and they don't want anything to hurt them. So that is why they have come together that, oh, we are not going to allow this to happen to us. We are not going to allow this calamity. So there's going to be a peaceful protest, and then that's exactly what this set of people have said so far. Well, Yoruba Nation agitators on this one, and then they have declared that they will never allow this to happen. All right, so according to what is gathered here, it has been said that the agitators under the platform of the Nigerian Indigenous Nationalities Alliance for Self-Determination, NINAS, as revealed in their statement titled Governors in the Southern Region that welcomes federal government grazing reserves should prepare for a never seen before mass action. And then they've said it that this mass action protest is going to be peaceful. Well, we don't want all this to happen in our land. Is it a trouble? Is it something that is too big to ask so that peace can reign? You people should leave us alone. We are going to protest against this so that it will not happen, and it's going to be a peaceful protest. And the Ninas has said this so far. Well, and it has also been gathered that the Ilana Modua, representing the Southwest Lower Niger Congress, and then representing the South South and the Southeast and Middle Belt Renaissance Movement, is representing the Middle Belt region. Well, okay, and then onto this, majority of them have come out to say we are not going to allow this to happen in our land, because it has caused a lot of mayhem, it has caused a lot of trouble in the land, so we cannot allow this to continue. So every governor of every state must do the needful by rejecting this. All right, my people, and then that has been it on this one. What more can we say? Meanwhile, let me have your take on this, my people, and remember to subscribe for more updates. If you have not subscribed to this channel, try as much as possible to do so. Thanks always.